go. With God's power the message flows. Through trials fierce and sorrows deep, faith will guide, His promises keep. To Pharaoh's court Moses strives, his heart resolved, his steps in pride. Release the slaves, let them be free. By God's own will it's meant to be. But Pharaoh's heart defiant stands. He scorns the plea, ignores commands. With mighty plagues God shows His might to free His people from their plight. Moses cried, let my people go. With God's power the message flows. Through trials fierce and sorrows deep, faith will guide, His promises keep. To Pharaoh's heart the frogs abound. With gnats and flies fierce grip is found. Yet Pharaoh's heart remains like stone. The Israelites still far from home. Hailstones fall, the locusts swarm. In darkness deep there's little warm. With every plague God's power shows. It's still the King His grace opposes. Moses cried, let my people go. With God's power the message flows. Through trials fierce and sorrows deep, faith will guide, His promises keep. Final plague, a night of dread. The firstborn lost, the tears are shed. But Israel's homes with lamb's blood bright are spared by God's protective might. Pharaoh yields, his will is bent. The Israelites, their hearts are lent. To freedom's path they quickly flee, through parted ways to liberty. Exodus, a journey grand, led by God's almighty hand. From slavery to freedom song, a testament to right the wrong. Moses cried, let my people go. With God's power the message flows. Through trials fierce and sorrows deep, faith will guide, His promises keep. In deserts heat they travel on. With faith in heart the journey's long. Through trials and tests their spirits grow. By God's own hand their way to know. Manna from heaven quail by night, God's provision their guiding light. The pillar of fire, the cloud by day, leading in His people, showing the way. Moses cried, let my people go. With God's power the message flows. Through trials fierce and sorrows deep, faith will guide, His promises keep. In deserts heat they travel on. With faith in heart the journey's long. Through trials and tests their spirits grow. By God's own hand their way to know. Manna from heaven quail by night, God's in Egypt's land, where Pharaoh reigns, the people toil in chains and pains. A shepherd called, a staff in hand, to free his kin by God's command. Burning bush, the voice was clear. Go to Pharaoh, do not fear. With courage strong and faith aglow, tell the king, let my people go. Moses cried, let my people go. With God's power the message flows. Through trials fierce and sorrows deep, faith will guide, His promises keep. To Pharaoh's court Moses strides, his heart resolved, his steps in pride. Release the slaves, let them be free. By God's own will it's meant to be. But Pharaoh's heart defiant stands. He scorns the plea, ignores commands. With mighty plagues God shows His might to free His people from their plight. Moses cried, let my people go. With God's power the message flows. Through trials fierce and sorrows deep, faith will guide, His promises keep. The river's blood, the frogs abound. With gnats and flies fierce grip is found. Yet Pharaoh's heart remains like stone. The Israelites still far from home. Hailstones fall, the locusts swarm. In darkness deep there's little warm. With every plague God's power shows. Yet still the King His grace opposes. Moses cried, let my people go. With final plague, a night of dread. The firstborn lost, the tears are shed. But Israel's homes with lamb's blood bright are spared by God's protective might. Pharaoh yields, his will is bent. The Israelites, their hearts are lent to freedom's path. They quickly flee through parted waves to liberty. The Exodus, a journey grand, led by God's own mighty hand. From slavery to freedom's song, a testament to right the wrong. Moses cried, let my people go, let my people go. With God's power the message flows, through trials fierce and sorrows deep, faithful guide, his promises keep. In desert's heat, they travel on with faith and heart. The journey's long, through trials and tests their spirits grow. By God's own hand their way to know. Manna from heaven, quail by night, God's provision, their guiding light. The pillar of fire, the cloud by day, leading these people, showing the way. Moses cried, let my people go. With God's power the message flows, through trials fierce and sorrows deep, faithful guide, his promises keep. Though trials came, their faith held strong. In God's great love they did belong. Moses ever of fire, the cloud by day, leading his people, showing the way. Moses cried, let my people go, let my people go. With God's power the message flows, through trials fierce and sorrows deep, faithful guide, his promises keep. Though trials came, their faith held strong. In God's great love they did belong. Moses cried and echoed still, let my people go by God's will. Moses cried, let my people go.